Lisa, the other day when I told you that you hurt my feelings.
No, you didn't tell me.
Oh, Lord. Again.
She's spinning this because I'm not spinning it, Whitney. That's what you said to me word for word. And say that.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
Lisa, I was hurt that you didn't respond to me.
Not the Messiah, Whitney. Maybe you should go back to church and find out who Jesus actually really is.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 13. And I can go ahead and say that Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has just, it took the number 2 spot. It took the number 2 spot. They were at 5. They took the number 2 spot. So congratulations to them. This was a stellar season. It's not over yet. I thought it was going to go out with a bang. But I said it once and I'm going to say it again. Monica is a great addition to the show. However, the accusations and these rumors that she's bringing up are 1, baseless, and 2, dangerous. To bring up the mafia in just such a cavalier way, like, girl, the mafia is not to be fucked with. So for you to just be like, oh yeah, she's da 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 da, girl, I don't got the time. But y'all, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, wanted, securing the bag.
All right, so all the girls are heading to Bermuda, minus Mary. I don't know why Mary is even on the show, because she don't come to nothing, right? But you know, we see the girls get on the airplane. Mind you, this is their first international trip. In 4 seasons, their first international trip, which sounds crazy, but thanks to Jen Shaw, going to jail.
You're going to jail, bitch!
They can actually go on an international trip now. So they taking sleep pills. Angie over here got these lame ass jewels on her forehead. I'm like, girl, you are 40 plus. Okay. Meredith is over here complaining that she cold. Low key, she seems like she's sick. I'm like, girl, don't. Like, are you anemic? You might be anemic if you that cold. But you know, they arrive in Bermuda, and you know, it's beautiful. I don't know what I expected. I just didn't expect Bermuda to look like that. But it's beautiful, you know, nonetheless. Meredith is on the bus. She's over here, you know. She's like, oh my God, I'm so cold. Can you turn up the heat? They're like, no, girl, nobody turned up the heat, girl. It's probably over 100 degrees over there because it's an island. It's even tropical. It seems like it's going to be hot. She's talking about she cold. I'm like, she might be sick. She might got something. Keep her away from me. Right. So, you know, Meredith is over here off the bat complaining. And to me, I'm just like, if you're going to complain about certain things, you might as well just keep your ass home. Right. It's a vacation. Ain't nobody got time. And then they get on the whole bathtub. She's like, you know, I want my bubble bath. As long as I'm warm and got my bubble bath, I'm good.
Just give me a room with a bathtub, and then they can go play their little games.
Okay. So, you know, they arrive to the place that they're staying in, right? Low-key, it's kind of shady that they didn't give Meredith the room with the bathtub. Like, all the rooms had bathtubs besides one. And the one that the Meredith got was the one without the bathtub. The odds. Producers, right? That's what I would do. If I was a producer, I was like, yeah, we're going to give her the one without the bathtub.
Myself here. Guys, every single room is spectacular. So go and stake your claim. Run!
Everybody, and the girls can't even act like they didn't know that Meredith had a room with a bathtub. Because mind you, everybody ran to the rooms, right? Meredith was walking like, like, girl, if you really want a room, you should have sprinted. But to each his own. But they knew that she didn't have a room with a bathtub, because when they went to Meredith's room, after everybody else's room, they were like, oh, she don't have a bathtub. So you knew. You acknowledged it, right? So, you know, the girls, they go down, get some food to eat. Meredith excused herself because, you know, she said she's not feeling well, quote unquote. But she still throws in that little shade, that little nugget of, you know, go to a room without a bathtub.
Feeling great. I'll see you guys later.
What room are you in?
I'm like, girl, you really pressed about these bathtubs. I get it, but damn, right? So, you know, all the girls go outside, and Monica makes a plate for Meredith, and she goes upstairs to go see Meredith. Heather and Lisa are at the top, like in like the balcony type. Angie and Whitney are down by like the sand and the beach. So, you know, the girls are start talking, you know. And, you know, Lisa's kind of mad at Whitney because of the way that she treated her. She's like, you know, Whitney feels like Lisa was insensitive in the moment that she felt like, you know, I was expressing my feelings about how I felt about losing my friend. And, you know, when I reached out to Lisa, she didn't even respond back.
You and Whitney, I left Meredith's event upset You guys haven't talked? No, I'm not talking right now.
Girl, why would she respond back if you basically cuss her out? Right? You said she's insensitive. You call her all this and the third. And if she didn't feel like talking at that moment, she didn't have to, right? Heather tells Lisa that, you know, Whitney told her that she is so proud that she has helped Lisa not make everything about her. And Lisa's like, huh? What are you talking about? When was this?
Like, not make it all about you, and that she's like really proud of you for like not reacting strongly to things, and like how you're changing the way you are.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Heather's like, yeah, you know, she tells us that y'all have such hard talks and y'all have such deep conversation, and she's been helping you along the way. And Lisa's like, what are you even talking about? When was this? So I feel like in this moment, Heather was definitely being facetious as hell, because it's just like, she was basically saying like, you know, Lisa, Whitney told me that you're such a horrible person, and you know, you're so self-absorbed that she came into your life, became your friend, and now you're better. That's what I heard. Y'all heard it too. That's what I heard. So I'm just like, I feel like Heather was over here trying to get the mess started, which that's what she did, and being facetious as hell.
You're not the Messiah, Whitney. Maybe you should go back to church and find out who Jesus actually really is. Makes me feel like a better person, God and my husband and my kid.
To be honest, I still see Lisa as self-absorbed, and I still see Lisa as, you know, all by herself. Like, nothing has changed. And even Lisa said in her confession, she's just like, girl, at the end of the day, Whitney hasn't did anything. The only person that can change me is God and my husband. That's the only person that can influence me. And she was like, the only way you can influence me if Jesus walked across himself that water and influence me. If not, then it ain't happening.
That trifecta? Unless Jesus Christ comes walking across that water.
So we go upstairs, we see Monica over here bringing a plate to Meredith, and Meredith's just in the bed like,
Lisa, how are you? Thank you for the food, girl.
I'm like, girl, you really came on the trip sick. Like, it might be sick, because low-key I feel like Meredith might be pulling a stunt, but who knows.
Man. Hi. Hi, honey. Sorry, it's me. I just wanted to get some food.
But you know, Meredith is basically mad about the arrangements of the room and not having a bathtub, and she's hell-bent about this bathtub. She is serious about her bathtub, right? So Monica goes downstairs and she rejoins the girls and tells them that, look, Meredith is pissed that y'all didn't give her the bathtub, and she feels disrespected. That's how she feels. So, you know, all of a sudden, you know, the producers call her, hey, Meredith, are you okay? She's like, no, bring them up. Bring them up. Bring them up. So the EMS comes up, give the girl an IV. She in the bed with an IV now, just chilling. Like, girl, low-key, I might need an IV if Meredith can even make it out the house after IV. After over here, she seems like she's on her deathbed. Hospice.
Yeah, blood pressure is actually pretty good.
So we see all the girls go back into the house. They're loudly getting ready to go down to do rum tasting. And you know, the girls, they look great. They look cute. You know, they actually look dressed up and refreshed. They're over here trying cocktails, the Golden Girl. And Heather tells the girls like, hey, you know, Meredith, she's going to try to rally, get up, but she doesn't feel well right now. She has an IV, so hopefully she can feel better and, you know, make it out with us. Come to find out, you know, the girls get into the Sprinter. Who comes in the Sprinter last? Meredith. Meredith comes out looking refreshed. She was in the bed over here getting her face beat down just to get out and go to bed because she wanted to confront the ladies. They get on the Sprinter. And, you know, to be honest, if I had to go out while sick, I would be irritated, aggy as hell, because I was like, I don't feel well, probably got a headache, and now I got to listen to you hoes talk about shit I probably don't care about, right? So Meredith's in the Sprinter. She's like, I have a question. How many of you in here has a bathtub? Everybody was like, I mean, I do.
Who here has a room with a bathtub in it? I do. Me. I do.
She's like, okay. So when I brought up that I wanted a bathtub earlier, and y'all heard that, then why didn't y'all even take the consideration of me being sick to have a room with a bathtub? And Lisa's like,
well, if we would have known that you wanted a bathtub, then we would have accommodated that, Meredith.
And then my whole thing is like, Lisa, but you didn't know.
She really just needs a bathtub.
Meredith did say that she wanted to take a bath. Why would she want to take it to a bath in a strange place and it's not her own bathtub? Who knows? But she wanted to take a bath because she said she wasn't feeling well. We knew that, right? So, you know, Angie takes this opportunity to, you know, call out Meredith. yet again. And I'm like, Angie, at this point, y'all got over it. Y'all apologize, call it what it was, whoop, 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 made past it, cool. But now you was like, okay, at the end of the day, you threatened my family, you said this, that, and the third. And I'm like, how we get back on this whole conversation again? Girl, at this point, Angie, I actually do like you, but you're gonna have to let it go. The shit ain't that motherfucking deep. If she threatened your family, she are apologizing for it, whoop, whoop, whoop. We're done.
Two women, don't stop talking about this.
Like, why are we bringing this back up yet again? So, you know, Angie basically tells Meredith, like, you know, I never felt like your apology was heartfelt. My whole thing is, y'all not cool, y'all not friends. If it was me, I don't want no apology for no bitch I'm not cool with. If I'm not cool with you, I don't need no apology from you. Girl, I see you, you got me, I'm gonna get you. That's just what it is. So it's just weird that it's like you want an apology from a girl that you're not even cool with. It don't make sense to me, to be honest. But, you know, to each his own. After all the back and forth, because they're going back and forth viciously, Meredith was like, look, you know what, at the end of the day, I would like to have a sit down with you. Hope you could accept that. And Angie's like, yeah, I would like that too. Because to be honest, Angie really wants to be Meredith's friend. To be honest, deep down, in her mob wives core, she wanna be friends with Meredith, right? So all the girls finally arrived to the place where they're gonna have dinner. Great scenery. They're over here eating food by the water. It seems really cute. But I did notice the seating order is basically everybody sitting across from the person that they're beefing with or soon to be beefing with. Monica, Heather, right? So after everybody ordering their food and everything, you know, Angie's like, you know, so is everything good among us? I'm like, girl, I think y'all just over here just trying to argue it out. You know it ain't cool. What are you talking about? So Meredith is like, you know, I was hurt that y'all didn't even acknowledge my feelings. And that's all I wanted was an apology. Everybody apologized, and she said, that's all I wanted. Thank you. Whitney piggybacks off of that. She's like, you know what? Since we're talking about, you know, feelings and how people felt hurt, Lisa, I felt hurt that, you know, you weren't really, you know, listening to my feelings.
Lisa, the other day when I told you that you hurt my feelings.
No, you didn't tell me. There was a lot of things said, and I left.
Lisa's like, no, I didn't. I left upset and you stayed. And that's just what it was. Like, you and Whitney told Lisa, like, you know, all I wanted you to do was support me in the moment of losing my friend. And to be honest, Whitney, like, sorry for your loss. But however, you wanted everything in that moment to revolve around you. When Lisa came in after she sent you flowers, you called her first, you texted her, did all this whoop, whoop, whoop. And she was, you know, she was a friend. And when she came to Heather, like, hey, girl, I got your gift for, you know, this, that, and the third. You got mad about that and got jealous because she didn't come to you to cater you like how Heather did, how Meredith did, how Monica did. And Lisa didn't do that. And now you're just like, oh, my God, she didn't come to me. She know I'm going through this. I feel like I understand grief. But I also feel like it's irresponsible to try to emotionally manipulate people to feel guilty that, you know, you're sad. It's one of those things where it's like things happen every day. People pass every day. And people gonna be sad every day. But we have to move forward in our lives and not try to guilt trip people into feeling bad for us, because you knew that you could have either stayed home and dealt with that inner, you know, sadness that you're going through by losing your dear friend. Whitney calls Lisa self-absorbed, which prompts Whitney to bring up the conversation that Heather brought up to Lisa earlier.
No, that's actually you're proud of her. I love you too. I love you too. How is that meddling?
Lisa tells Whitney, like, Heather said that, you know, you had a conversation basically saying that you helped me out do this, that, the third, that I became a better person. What is that all about? And Whitney's like, what? Heather's like, you told me that you helped Lisa become a better person. You're proud of her. Whitney's like, yeah, I am proud of her. I am. So why are you over here meddling in our friendship? And Heather's like, how am I meddling? Lisa starts to, you know, grandstand, to be honest, because she's just like, you know, all the things I did, and, you know, when I was at your house, you made me feel this way, and you over here chastised me, and then when I had to leave at Meredith's thing because I had to run out because you were saying that I'm doing this and the third.
You're trying to make it so that she'll be mad at me right now. I can't make her be mad. You think I bottom line for her at all in any way, shape, or form? I needed you.
I'm like, Lisa, don't act like you were over here cussing at that girl's house. And Whitney feeling away is valid, even though I think it's kind of wrong, but she still felt away. That's valid. But I just felt in that moment, Lisa's over here trying to do her grandstand, like, oh, I'm like, girl, please get off the high horse, because you might be right a little bit in this moment, but you ain't that too far right? So, you know, I get Lisa POV, but girl, So Lisa tells Whitney, like, you know, I walk on eggshells when I'm around you, and because I could be a bulldog, I could take on anybody. I said, I know that's right. So, you know, the conversation takes a whole weird turn because they get on the whole, Whitney, you know, at the end, you're caught in the middle of Lisa and Heather's religious issues, and Whitney's like, I'm not in the middle, boo, 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 boo. I'm just like, where did this even come from? It's irrelevant. We don't care, right? So Angie and Meredith on the side like, girl, at least it ain't us, girl. Just cheering. I'm like, child, I know that's right. So Heather starts to go at it with Whitney and tell her that, you know, you need to do this, you need to do that, you don't treat me well, blah, blah, blah. And Whitney tells her to
shut the fuck up.
I said, I know that's right, yes, ma'am.
Oh, and for you to even sit there and say that.
Heather's like, don't tell me to shut the fuck up. You don't tell me that. Next time you better say it nicely. Why did Whitney was like, okay, I won't say that next time. I'm just like, Whitney, that's the problem. You let them punk you too easily, and you really, have you not learned anything from Candace from the Ultimate Girls Trip? Girl, don't let her punk you. If you said shut the fuck up, that's what you meant. So if you meant that, you need to stand in that, 10 toes down, and tell her to the face, I said shut the fuck up. Now what you gonna do about it? That's what you should have said, but you didn't, because you let her punk you. You let them punk you every time.
Don't you ever say I know something that has nothing to do with anything we're fighting about. Okay.
Right. Heather low-key asked the $1 million question. Heather's like, okay, so when did Lisa become so close to you that when your best friend passes away, she's the first person you want to go call and hug? And Whitney's like, I'm not telling you because you're going to try to ruin our friendship. And to be honest, this whole scene made me realize that Lisa runs the girls.
Crazy. Thank you. Your best friend said it too, so I guess it's true.
You're just mad I'm not calling up your ass.
Oh,
You said shut the f up
She's
to me.
not.
Yeah, because
Lisa got all these girls. Lisa should be center snowflake every season because the girls fall behind Lisa every time. And don't get me wrong, I like Lisa, but she ain't all that. She's my favorite, but I like her on the show. But Lisa, she got the girls wrapped around her finger, and I'm about to tell you why, right? This moment showed me that Lisa run the girls because Heather and Whitney over here fighting for who's closer, and then you hear Heather talking about, you're not going to defend me, you're not going to defend me. Oh, she do this. Lisa's really going back and forth, right? You're not going to defend me, Lisa. Tug of war. The fuck? Then you got Angie over here who's basically literally Lisa's shadow. The girl is over here, a shadow clone, right? You got Monica over here. She finally got with the program, and she's like, Lisa, I admire you. I really do. I'm like, girl, really? After all this, you admire her? Okay. And Meredith, Lisa has been coming for you this whole season, has been saying slick stuff to your face, and you let her slide. The last episode, you really came, you really gave her her ones. But like on the bus, when she was saying what she said, you let her slide. And Meredith, I thought she getting with the program too. So y'all let Lisa really feel self-absorbed and feel like that girl. And Lisa is an asshole, right? So, it starts to rain. The girl's like, look, I'm done with this. I'm ready to go home. They get up, they go, back at the house. Monica gets with Meredith and they start chit-chatting about, Meredith's like, Monica has been so close to me. She has been like the reason why I haven't gotten on the plane and left is because of Monica, which is strategic because Monica gets on like, oh my God, the DMs that they sent us. Meredith's trying to act like she don't know what she's talking about. So Monica's like, Meredith's trying to act like she didn't call me and tell me about these DMs.
there were messages telling me all about Angie and Sean and how shady they are with their business and everything.
So Monica's gonna basically bring up these mafia rumors about Angie, and to be honest, it's about some random Instagram page. Mind you, people can email you, message you, DM you random shit about anything. And my whole thing with Monica, you're just going to go ahead and just believe it, which is why I think Monica brought the rumors about Angie's husband, and she was the originator of the rumors. And this is the whole same thing, is all these rumors has been coming from Monica, which is why Angie shouldn't fuck with Monica, Meredith shouldn't fuck with Monica, because y'all are getting pit together, and literally Monica is over here playing chess on y'all asses, and y'all don't see it. And I just feel like bringing up the whole mafia and those claims and talk about her liens and bankruptcies, that is a dangerous accusation which is suable. So Monica, girl, you playing with a dangerous game, girl, because to be honest, the mafia, baby, the mafia is not to be fucked with, and I don't want no parts. Y'all through side base. I don't want no parts. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think Monica set herself up for success or failure? I want to know down in the comments. But y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. You're spelling nothing.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a jolly, break your ear here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really asking for. Now I got to go. Got